Okay.
From our yard.
Okay. It happened. Okay. Well, okay.
I really would like to go in the houses, but it's not because I want to invade people's privacy. I just want to know if make sure. That's it.
I just wish there was a way that neighbors could search neighbors' houses, and then if they're not willing, get a search warrant or something. But there's just no way you can search every single house, in the eastern United States or whatever. But I wish there was a way.
They are going to be here in this area.
But all I know is she's definitely not anywhere around there. I think somebody's abducted her and took her out of the area. Wow.
For you guys, for people who are thinking that there's some kind of foul play involved, we just spoke to the biological mother. She says she had a conversation with you guys, and that she thinks there's some kind of foul play involved. That she thinks you guys did something.
And that's understandable.
What's your response to that?
That's understandable. I would think the same thing.
Yep.
I mean, that's exactly the point. And if we can find our babies, then guess what? That's no. And that's all I want is to find our babies. That's it.
Yes, absolutely. So it didn't bother me to do it whatsoever. I understand that. And a lot of times the parents are responsible. It's recent history that's been the case. Or not a family member. Right, absolutely, yes.
So I called the cops. Cops came. First thing they did was tell us to stay in the house so they can get a hold of us. And they had us just sitting there, and we wanted to keep searching.
Families.
We were under orders to stay in the house and stay because they're going to need to contact us. And we cannot go outside, and that was the issue. We were under orders by the cops to stay home in the house and let the professionals look.
But you just said that they were your children. If they were your children, regardless of what somebody told you, wouldn't you want to go look for them?
But after that, all these trucks and trailers with four-wheelers and stuff started pouring in, and police, and they actually blocked or bottlenecked Beach Creek and Ben Hill Road. You couldn't get out or in or nothing. It was a nightmare.
Have you been out looking again?
No, we can't even go out and look.
They're gonna want extra search back, I think.
Motherfuckers want to turn it around like, what are you doing in my neck in the woods and this and that? It's all dangerous and shit.
Everybody came out in droves, and I wanted to thank you guys that night, but we couldn't go outside.
The cops told us the best are out here.
The best are out here searching, and we appreciate it, and nobody ever could tell, we could never talk to anybody, and that was the issue.
We just want to thank everybody.
We really want to thank you guys.
Please, if anybody has seen them, please call, let somebody know.
Wells says he is overwhelmed by the massive numbers of personnel on site.
We just really appreciate everybody trying to help that they have, law enforcement, and all these volunteers that are here. I've never seen anything like this in my entire life. I'm sorry that they had to spend so many man hours in these woods and everything. I've seen them limping and everything else, you know, and I feel for them. But
we should be able to get a hold of somebody, but they took all of our tech, so they wanted to, I guess, just rule us out, which makes sense as part of the investigation.
have you noticed anybody suspicious? No, and and they've done such a good job. They followed every single lead possible. They have tracked down all kinds of people. Yeah, they've tracked down everybody. They even, had me in there, lie detector tests, the whole 9 yards. They have to rule out every possibility. Yes, absolutely. Yes.
What did they take?
Just tech, and that's it. Like our phones.
From the house,
They just kept asking us all kind of questions. They looked at our phones for the timeline right then and there to see. It might have been the next day, I'm not sure, but they looked at our phones and he got the 911 calls and all that and wrote all that stuff down.
What is the intuition? What is the sense you get? What do you think happened to your boys? Do you think someone took them? Do you think they're lost? Do you think?
Yeah, definitely. I definitely know they're not walking around. They're not that kind. They do not just roam around. You know, these patches. They definitely, I think definitely would have been picked up or something.
That was my assumption.
Have they ever taken off of the yard
Nope.
before?
No.
Nope.
They've never taken off?
No.
I know she didn't walk away from this property by herself or off this yard by her swing. I feel in my heart that somebody has came up here and took her, has lured her away from here.
This is the first time we're hearing from you guys, and I can't imagine what you guys are going through. I can't even fathom it. For you guys, for people who are thinking, can't even fathom it. For you guys, for people who are thinking,
I don't understand why Jenna did what she did to me. It hurts my feelings. It bothers me.
Because she...
Why? Why would you do that to me?
Because things that some people don't recognize.
Man, I tried to be her friend.
Some people don't
for
even care.
real.
I know that.
And she used me.
I think she recognizes that though.
Well, I don't think she does.
Well, I don't know.
I hurt my feelings.
I'm just going.
My heart is broken over that.
Your heart's broken, period.
It's broken over a lot of stuff. Somebody kidnapped my daughter, and then motherfuckers want to use me and abuse me. I'm really hurt.
a lot of people are speaking of this as, after the math, past tense. I want to talk about your kids as present tense.
I put out there that one of Summer's favorite songs was Godzilla, and they say, and they're jumping all over me about past tense was, well, I'm sorry about that. It's just, sometimes I lose hope. And I think, well, maybe we won't never see her again, so I start thinking in past tense, sorry. But I'm trying to keep hope up. I'm trying to keep my prayers up and all that. Or that she could possibly, I don't want to think she's dead, but it's a possibility.
No, they were in the backyard. And the back gate was open.
Out the backyard?
And the back gate was open, and I was getting wood from
So you
this
guys
lot here.
been unresponsible and left the gate open, left some little kids outside with the gate open.
All right.
And then I come over here, and I look on one side and see underwear. And I don't recall if this was locked or not. I don't recall that.
Okay.
But I know it's hard on me.
Just really quickly before we forget, first and last names, spelling of both, for both of you guys.
So, say it again?
No, just first and last name.
Spelling of who or what?
Or just your first and last name.
Oh, our names.
Trezell West.
Jacqueline
It's
West.
Trezell West.
Okay, and for you?
JACQUELINE.
I'm sorry, one more time.
JACQUELINE.
Okay. West?
Yes.
And that's about it.
So that's pretty much it.